Hey Calgary, quick market update to start 2026. If you have been wondering, is the market still hot or buyers finally get options? The short answer is we are in more balanced market than we have seen in a while, and it is showing up differently depending on property type and location. I'm Uroš Marković, Calgary Realtor, and in this video I will break down what changed in 2025 overall, what December 2025 tells us ahead into early 2026, and what it means if you are buying, selling, or investing. Let's start with a big picture. After a few years of strong price growth, 2025 was a transition year. We still had demand, but also we had a meaningful increase in supply. And that combination shifted the market away from pure seller's territory and closer to balanced conditions. Here are the headline numbers for 2025. We had 22,651 sales, down 16% year over year. New listings were over 40,000, up 9%. And the increase in listings lifted inventory and eased price pressure. Now, pricing didn't move the same way across the board. The overall annual average benchmark prices in 2025 was about 577,492, which was about 2% lower than the prior year's annual average. But by property type, detached is up about 1%, semi-detached is up about 3%, row homes down 2%, and apartments down 3%. So the Calgary market wasn't just one market, it was multiple markets moving at different speeds. Now, let's talk December 2025 because this is what sets the tone for early 2026. Citywide totals for December. Sales, 1,126, down 15% year over year. New listings, 1,219, down about 2%. Inventory, 3,860, up 29%. Months of supply are sitting at 3.43. The benchmark price was 554,700, down about 5% year over year. Days on the market are 53 days. What mattered the most here? Inventory is higher, the months of supply is higher. That is what creates a more balanced environment, more choice, more time to decide, and more negotiating room in certain segments. Where buyers have leverage, this is where things get very practical. Here are December benchmark prices plus months of supply by property type. Detached benchmark was 726,900 with months of supply of 2.7. Detached is still the tightest of the main categories. Not the frenzy everywhere, but it is generally more competitive than condos. Semi-detached benchmark was 666,800 with months of supply of 3.98. More balanced with more choice. Row home benchmark was 421,300 and months of supply of 3.82. Balanced to slightly softer depending on community and product. Apartment condos benchmark was 303,600 with months of supply of 4.55. This is where buyers typically see the most selection and negotiating opportunity, especially when supply is elevated. If you're a buyer, the biggest takeaway is this. The condo and some detached segment are giving you the most options right now. If you're a seller in these categories, presentation and pricing strategy become even more important. And let's add one more layer. District benchmark prices for December for total residential. City Center, 554,500. North, 521,700. Northeast, 473,200. Northwest, 615,000. West, 684,300. East, 409,300. South, 556,800. Southeast, 554,800. CREB also flagged that the Northeast saw the largest annual price decline in 2025. And a part of that is because it had some of the strongest growth in the prior 2 years when supply improved. What this means, buyers versus sellers. If you're buying in early 2026, You have more breathing room than last year. More inventory means more options. Higher months of supply means negotiating is more possible. And you can be more selective on conditions, condo documents, and location. But the best homes still sell well. Balance does not mean everything sits. It means pricing and quality matter more. If you're selling in early 2026, this is the year where strategy matters. In a tighter market, you could be a little bit more off and still do well. In a more balanced market, pricing accuracy matter more, presentation matter more, and your plan needs to match your specific segment. Detached is still generally tighter than condos, but even in detached, buyers have more choice than they did a year ago. Looking ahead, Krebs 2026 expectations are scheduled to come out at the Forecast Conference at the end of January. Between now and then, what I'm watching closely is inventory trend through January and February, whether sales picks up early or stay muted, and which property type tightens first as we move into spring. If you want this update applied to your exact situation, here is the easiest way. Message me your community, your home type, detached, semi-detached, row or a condo, and whether you're buying or selling. I will send you a simple snapshot, a realistic value range, what is selling, what is sitting, and the calm, practical game plan for your next steps. Thank you for watching. And if you want monthly Calgary updates like this, subscribe and I'll keep it straightforward and data-driven. Thank you and have a great month.